Hey everybody, it's Betsy Bishop with Touchstone Crystal. Today is day 8 of our 31-part series of Back to Basics with Touchstone Crystal. Today I want to talk about part 2 of our 5-part party presentation. So I shared with you what I like to do when people are arriving to most of my parties, which is to give out tickets for each piece of jewelry that they're trying on around the table. And this gets their appetite going for what the jewelry feels like around their neck and on their fingers and in their ears and on their wrists. It gives them feedback from their friends, so they start to get engrossed in the whole jewelry table experience. And then part 1 is all about differentiating us from Swarovski, but also tying Touchstone to Swarovski at the same time, and of course thanking the hostess and setting the stage, planting those host coaching seeds, those booking seeds. So part 2 draws us back to the jewelry again. And it does 2 different things, and we'll dive into talking about the ways of booking parties from part 2 in part 3. So I'm not going to go too far into that in this short segment. But during this Dress the Guest part 2 segment is where, again, we more formally sort of whet their appetite for what our jewelry is all about. This might be where we talk about the lifetime warranty. We might talk about the kind of high standards we have for our plating in jewelry. By the way, did you know that less than 1% of our jewelry ever gets returned, and that a lot of that is actually ring sizes? So these are great kinds of facts to share with people. But it gives us a chance to highlight, for example, the ice bracelet, which is one of the cornerstones of our line, but it's also in our starter kit. So you can say the ice bracelet is $89, but it's in our $139 starter kit. And you can say the same thing about the Chanel necklace when you're putting it on your whoever your guinea pig is for the Dress the Guest. And the key is to be planting all these really great seeds about either booking a party, because now they're seeing the full complement of what maybe $600 or so looks like, and that's what our average hostess can get in free and discounted jewelry. They can see a complete look. And you know, if you have a lot of jewelry, you could do a couple of looks if you want to. We don't like to take a lot of time on the Dress the Guest because we like to keep things really short and sweet and duplicatable. But you could dress one person in one color ahead of time and then show people how you layer, stack, and mix in with a live body. That's an option too. The other part of this is that it allows you the chance to talk more about the starter kit in relation to, look at all this jewelry, but for $139 you would get this, this, and this. And so again, it's all about planting the seeds that are visuals this time, not just with our words, but with live jewelry on a live person and getting her reaction. Tell me how you feel wearing this jewelry. How do you like it? What's your favorite piece? Getting her feedback in the moment. You know, it's usually a little bit scary to do it that way, but if you pick the right person, somebody who's already enamored with the jewelry, who's already kind of high on it, and has already given you a little bit of feedback around the table, you'll probably end up with somebody who will give some good feedback in front of all of her friends too while she's trying everything on. So it's a very important component of the 5-part party presentation because it does so many different things for us, and it is that very satisfying visual for everyone in the room to see what a hostess can get in free and discounted jewelry, to learn about the product line, and also to make the connection between some of the key pieces and our starter kit. All right, have a great day and stay tuned for part 3, which is how we book our parties.